Evening, everybody. Happy Saturday and stuff. Yeah. Uh, so, welcome to the stream. How is everybody this, Saturday? Don't know why my brain thought it was Friday for a hot second, but, hey ho. Oh, that is weird, because, today's Saturday grinding. It's where I grind. I grind in video games. But are like 80% grinding on a Saturday. You'd think my brain would have clued in on that by now. That and Strictly Come Dancing started today. On British television. Which also starts on a Saturday. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those... I have no idea where my brain is half the time streams. God damn it. And guess what the capture card just did? It does that thing where it just randomly... forgets to put in the, proper game audio. Hang on, I think I fixed it. Huh. Wait, is it really that easy to fix? Okay, anyway, we're gonna be playing some Warframe today. Because the Plague Star event is a thing. Though, I logged in earlier, because I know for the advanced bounty you need a couple of extra bits. Turns out one of those is locked behind clan stuff. Which I haven't done, because I never thought to do. So we're kind of just going to be stuck with a low level one. But that shouldn't be that hard to do. Plus, it isn't our only grinding objective today. But it's sort of also general grinding too. Basically, if you really think about it, it's just a usual Warframe grinding session, plus a bit of Plague Star. Because it be the fruit of the flavor of the month, or some stuff like that. This is also going to be one of those days I talk complete and utter bollocks, isn't it? Then again, we all have days like that. I had an additional sentence there that I think was better off staying in my head. Because some of my thoughts can be somewhat mean-spirited at times. Hey, it's just kind of how my brain is sometimes. You'd be surprised how pessimistic my brain can end up being.
Man, see, I seen way
There we go.
too many folks reach the top by taking credit for somebody else's grind. It ain't right.
I have received word from Kanzu, the infested boil that once threatened the plains of Eidolon. It has grown
The
back,
hell?
uglier and more putrid than ever.
Hang on.
Remain on standby. I may...
Oh, still. Well, that was fucking weird. And
Otis finds
oh, yeah, that's fine.
humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything
Are you going to behave?
to live.
Seems like it. We'll keep an eye on it. That was a weird turn of events. Hang on, wrong game audio channel. Yep, that one's definitely fucking. Huh. Rare instance of stuff. Of technical stuff that isn't just a stream lagging the F out. Okay then. Well, now the scuff has subsided, we can now get back to it. Oh yeah. God, when did I get the Ignis Wraith? Was it last time? I think... Yeah, I think it might have been last time, because Barrow comes round on a 2-week cycle. And I remember grabbing this from him last time. Yeah, it was either that or a Roomba. And I didn't have enough of a Roomba. Because I also wanted, like, a couple of mods. That was also, here, by the way. He pops into Relay every, fortnight. I don't have a ship for it, this time round. Let's see. You know what? I'm getting out the I can't see shitinator. AKA the Kuvu Ogres with the war crime mod attached to it. Also known as Nightwatch Napalm. Because... why do I have it as Blast and Slash? That don't make much sense. You know when you have a stupid idea? I have a stupid idea. What happens when I make it gas and electricity? Like, wait. Shit, I have, yeah. Huh. On kill, direct damage per status type affecting the target for 20 seconds, stack up to 2 times. Huh. Okay, let's see how much of an increase that is. It's not gonna matter because we can't do the higher tier Plague Star bounties anyway, because like I said, some of the bits are that you need to have in your inventory to do those bounties. I just straight up don't have access to. Because I forget I even have a one-man clan for those particular instances. I still have not fashion framed my Lavos Prime yet. Why am I walking the normal way? Like, no one walks the normal way. We all just, fast travel.
How the children admire your good deeds, Tenno. It brings me such
Yeah.
joy.
An island
Stand up.
Phalanxes and a Infested Catalyst is required. I do not have the the blueprint for the Infested Catalyst, unfortunately. But, all that changes is how much, what's it you get? Standing? Because I think the event vendor has particular standing for Plague Star, and you can get like Plague Star goodies. I know you can get Exodia, well, some of the really good Zor stuff, like the some Zor Arcanes and that, but as you can see, my rep level with Cetas ain't exactly particularly high, because I honestly find the plays of Eidolon kind of dull.
Your deeds shall be rewarded.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to us.
But, yeah.
Naive. I need you to take Pixelart toxin and kill the boil.
Oh. Fuck. Ooh, that's some weird graphical glitching. Huh. Yeah, there's another thing that annoys me about open world bounties. It takes a hot sec for the open world to actually load up.
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin.
Oh yeah, that's the titular Plague Star, the huge infested boil thingy.
So we can use it.
I feel sorry for the fuckers that don't actually have an arc when I'm gonna get paired up with speedrunner of that. Yeah, go out boy to mod me damn. Oh, update me
Keep them away, killers. That machine must
Ogre's build, and I don't even really need to. Why? Because low-level enemies, and also it's for bloody infested. They die in 2 hits anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, arachnophobia warning, cause there is anorexia in the group. That wasn't Via Rush. Whee! Still my favorite ability for Lavos. But okay, at least this shit is cool looking to just do and just blow up an entire goddamn dropship. Like this one. But them corpses went flying.
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
Alright, where's the next? Nope, it's those kind of drop pods. I'm trying to remember something about gas procs. I know with toxin and heat procs, it's a case of one makes it so refreshes all the timers on the heat proc on the procs, which I think is the heat one, when you inflict a new one. And toxin procs, I think the last one you inflicted takes over? Or is that gas? In that case, that's not really an issue. That ain't a crit weapon by any means. And the raw damage is going to, be pretty damn strong anyway. Because it's one of those heavy hitting but slow firing kind of weapons. If you could call it that. Now I'm gonna grab the thing. I know, bloody do it. Hoover.
A Grenier drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on your map.
Yeah, I can totally just bullet jump my way up that mountain. Sword for laws of physics. I'm Lavos. I don't need physics. Well, I kinda do, cause sciencey alchemical shit.
The Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
Okay. Ah, they found the drone? Okay. Oh. Didn't see the prompt sharp or anything. Dang it, you got the bloody dog and Christ, that Araxia tried going bird eating spider there, didn't she? Oh god, that's a tusk thumper. I do not have the kind of weapons to take that thing down. Because, no, it's over there. That's one hell of a thing to show up during your bounty. Yeah, so tusk thumpers are just roaming bosses. Right. Ogres has shit ammo consumption. Luckily, I still have this thing. I still have the scoot on a stick. I just love watching the brief moment where the corpses fly off into the lower atmosphere before they dissolve and shit. You know, I probably wouldn't usually mess about with Plague Star stuff. Not something that particularly interests me, because, again, not the biggest fan of Planes of Eidolon stuff, and... Source I don't care too much about. I feel like I have enough good melee weapons. But you can get relics out of this pretty easily. Ooh, here we died. Which, yeah, you can get relics out of it, and since I have been doing a lot more void relic farming these days... That, and it's a good way to get the Caliban Prime relics. I wish there was a way to speed up this damn thing. Yep.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Yeah, we won't be seeing any of the Lefansis knockoffs with the first stage bounties. You do need to do the advanced ones for those to show up, I'm guessing. Again, Plague Star ain't something I usually bother with. That's the wrong button. But judging by the effect, my transmutation probe has a fair range on it. What other stuff could we grind? Because I don't just want to do plague stuff today. I want to do other general grinding as well. Hell, if we get some Caliban Prime relics, I might try to crack those open today as well. I don't think I have the traces to refine them too much though. We just got more vigilante pursuit.
I put my back in charge of supply distribution until this strangeness is at an end. See what she has for you. We're all in this one together, Tino. You have not won, Maggie.
And yeah,
You have not won!
it just, you have to actually extract. You can't, it doesn't allow you to just stay out there and do more in a row map. I'm guessing because it's like a event map. Such. Yeah, operational supply. That's the thing standing for the event. You have to go to for that. Yeah.
Best prices and free advice.
You offering. Got stuff like Fennetlers, Cetus Whips. This blueprint. Shit, you can make you can buy fully built armor from this. Fulmination improves the blast radius of weapons with radio attacks. Oh yeah, that's probably why people like Plague Star. Because of the what's this? That's an Omni formula. Those all parts. The what's it? Zor Arcanes? This. Necromech helmet. Champion. Erudite, and for that you need. Oh. It doesn't say. I'm guessing just probably more planes stuff. I'm gonna switch to a different Warframe. screw it. Well, since there's literally 2 stages where you're staying still for a little bit, wouldn't be a bad idea.
Need to stay awake? Choose some handlebars.
And I am going to...
Any wide range of trophies. Legal
Actually,
jurisdiction.
yeah, I'm going to get this thing out. I don't have many excuses... Well, reasons to bring out me primary laser kit gun. I have this fully modded out. I thought this used special ones as well.
I give you coordinates. You go in, you work, nobody but you comes out. Good?
Okay. Off we go.
Right, you should take on this task. Success will follow.
And now for the door of lag along waiting times.
That it was a thing that happened out there to others.
Oh, I forgot I turned...
Naive.
That was still on my thinking expression.
And kill the boil.
Hey, sometimes it happens, we forget stuff. Like how I forgot it was Saturday for a split second earlier. Ironic that I am bringing core to this. Oh yeah, the first step is finding a mixer, which is probably always in the cave or something.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
No, that's a Thrax toxin you find in the cave.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
Holy lag spikes, Batman.
Soon the Ostron rats of Cetus will flee.
Yeah.
And when they do,
That's all right.
we'll hunt them for sport.
We also have an Oberon. Yeah, an Oberon and a Zephyr.
Grenier will do
Another
anything
lag
to destroy
spike.
the mixer. Stop them.
The unoptimized. Well, the Switch version of Warframe being unoptimized is really starting to kick in a little bit with this one. Yeah, this does spawn a fair few infested, don't it?
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
Love, I don't think it's the Grenier we need to worry about this second. Why is it? Inflicting violent. No, that's a fucking bolt of fire. Yeah, there's some good mod farming and more Kuva. I don't want more Kuva.
Grenier drone will serve as an optimal
What
delivery
the-
system. I've marked one on your map.
Did someone make sure to bring the sodding?
Insert the Thrax toxin
Yes,
spirit toward
yes,
the
they did. Okay. Wait, why am I doing it that way? I have a goddamn motorcycle. I can move weak of this shit. Hey. Just get to the thingy and then defend the drone, do the thing, yada yada, rinse and repeat. Wee. Don't mind me, just sliding on by. I swear I am a functioning adult. Well, functioning is a strong word. Okay, I should probably put this down, shouldn't I? Ow, do not be standing on with infested boil. A lens for focus stuff.
toxin has triggered peristalsis.
I don't even use Mamon.
Antibody
I
production
use
has escalated.
Generic.
Prepare for a massive
'Cause
immune response.
being able to just generate energy on a whim is fucking useful. But if you're really that strapped for energy, Equilibrium, the Equilibrium mod exists. Now, another thing about it, there's not really much point in using Kura, cause you're gonna be fighting just normal infested half the time. And you probably have... Hello. What happened there? I swear, that is not the capture card, that is actually the game lagging the fuck out. It does not like dealing with this many enemies in a wide open space like this. I didn't even get a... What's it?
Top shelf works, hurrah! But it was not enough. Not yet. Hit it again. And keep hitting it till there's nothing but a hole in the ground. During these dark nights, Cetus is grateful for your help. Nakak will keep you supplied until we beat this. Go see her.
Well, that's disappointing. Seems it's not that lucrative in what you actually get from the bounties. I thought I'd be rolling in relics, but that's clearly not the case. I think I'll do one more. And then we'll probably grind something else. Because this isn't as worthwhile as worthwhile for the relic side of things as I thought it would be. Which kinda sucks a bit, but
Handy with a gun or blade?
hey ho, sometimes you find that. Okay, what the actual hell? Can I go 1 week without finding some way to glitch the F out of a game? Yes, I technically glitched the F out of a game earlier, but that was a oh, that's a neat camera trick, not a mower phases through floor and the Earth's crust.
Offworlder. I'm hiring combat talent.
Flipping Nora. Right, these wings mean I can't see shit.
You pay me in red. I pay you.
Hang on, I need to go to
Others have one price for local.
okay, I do not have enough thing. Right.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah? Couldn't get anyone to
Well, I've
take
got a couple of days
very
still,
much for counsel.
so I might do some more Plague Star stuff off stream, but I kind of highly doubt it.
To others,
Mainly because I've
naive.
been playing a fair bit of Xenoblade X
Feel the boil.
at the moment. And now I've just kind of gone back into it. picked up me save for Definitive Edition from a couple of months ago, and just kind of continued from there. I'm surprised I have not spoiled myself on the Definitive Edition bit of a main story, if I'm honest. Yes, I'm using Titania, so I don't even need a bloody Arc-Wing. Unfortunately, I do not have the energy for that right now. Wait a second.
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
Alright.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
You know, I was gonna land in it, but yeah, you do, you know, the Prime thing. And I'm gonna do the... Oh, bitch. Titania thing. And play Star Fox apparently. Do a barrel roll. Okay, yep, this is fun. No, he won't get away from me.
Anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
Yeah, I'm having way more fun with this than I should be. So note to self, if I want to do Playstar stuff later, once I get enough plastids to
Keep the Grenier at bay.
actually do the thing, then I have to wait a goddamn day. And then, and only then, I even have a chance of doing the advanced bounty. Also, I need to keep an eye out for some erudite. Because I need 2 bits. You can't hear it, but it's actually very windy outside at the moment. Yeah, I'm not getting any bloody
Shove it into the boil.
things.
A Grineer drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on your map. Drone located. Hack in and insert the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the
Yeah, I'm
board.
not getting any relics out of this, am I? Okay, shut down the laggy flyers. That sounds like a goddamn innuendo or something. Yup. Huh. Okay. Wait. Checking about Erudite. I got one.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Should be some around here somewhere. No, that's an orb, ain't. Kinda cold right now. IOL, not in game. I don't think it would be cold in this kind of environment. But now it's a bit nippy on the IRL weather front. Hmm.
Fools! You tried to pop. It's glistening, magnificent.
Yeah, I can't find any erudite.
Just made it.
That's eruditing. Yeah, my jokes are not landing today. Even the half decent ones. Oh well, I can vaguely fly around and pretend to shoot stuff, so I'm actually being somewhat helpful.
You are not welcome on Kanzu's blade, snot thing. Nice work, number one done. We're breathing easier back here. During these dark nights, Cetus is grateful for your help. Nakak will keep you supplied until we beat this. Go see her. You have not won, maggots. You have not won!
Does titanium not go as far as an Arcwing then? I mean, it would make some modicum of sense because of the fact that, well, your tiny pixie thing. Well, that was something. Didn't get a single damn relic out of that. Like, at all. Unfortunate. Oh, we got Gladiator Vanessa. Which is just quick thinking, but worse. So, slower thinking. Slower, but still somewhat quick thinking. But, hey ho, you win some, you lose some. I still probably don't have enough bloody iodite.
without purchase, suit.
No, I'm one short. God damn it. Yeah, that kind of annoys me that for me personally, it don't feel worthwhile to really grind that. Well, at least I gave it a shot, and I now know that unless I randomly get into making Zors, it's not really something I'm wanting to do too much of.
Lay 'em low and burn their shadow.
But, hey ho.
And we're out.
Let's see, what can we do? What Caliban Prime parts do I have? I have the systems. Optics. Blueprints. Okay, I do have a couple of void traces. It always... Could always attempt Vanillus farm again.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
But, I hope. Yeah. Trying to think what other stuff we could... Pseudo stuff. What we got there? We got the stock, the barrel. Yeah, we got the stock, the barrel, and the receiver. We just need the main blueprint now. Okay. Okay, so Neo relic. That's Actually, let's see what ones we have. Oh, Any alerts for... Nope, nothing. No. Neo. Interception. Mobile defense. Okay. Mobile defense. Decent. Yeah, I think what I got currently is good for it. No one seems to want to do it though. That's the only issue. There we go, there's a squad. Well, I do prefer defense missions or exterminates, because even if you join partway through those, there's probably enough void traces. Well, there's probably enough of the void dooblies for you to crack open your relic.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Location reached. Drop me in.
Reactant, that's what it is. Couldn't think of a name for a moment there.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah.
We've got robots inbound.
Still think they could do with making it a bit easier to get the... I was about to say, was that Lavos? But yeah. Do still stand by my thing of they could do with making
Well done.
it so that
Your relic is opened.
either
We are finished here. Move on.
someone's got stalkers showing up, which might cause trouble. God damn it. You know what? Wait, I'm being lazy.
Well spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Eh.
I'm in.
Even
Tenno.
Protector Stalker ain't really a threat to hell, Protector Stalker ain't a threat anyway, cause by the time you go from having to deal with Shadow Stalker to Protector Stalker, like, that shit's post-New War. As in, you would be a hell of a lot more powerful by then. Get that tiny bitch.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
That tiny bitch has been gotten. Alright, back to blindly firing at stuff. And calling it Tenno-ing. Right, there's a Revenant in the group, so Mesmer skin. There's 3 kinds of no, I'd say there's a couple of types of tankiness in this game. Health tanking, where you rely on your health and armor stats to pull you through. Shield tanking,
Get me in and get ready to defend.
because shields have 50% damage resistance baked into it,
This will take
as well as shield gating, giving you a few seconds of, or a smidge of invincibility once they're broken. And if you can refresh that quick enough, refresh your shields quick enough during that window, you can abuse the hell out of shield gating.
stay focused. There's a heavy unit
Straight up invincibility, Revenant's Mesmer skin or Nyx.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Nyx's absorb with the what's it augment that allows her to move and shoot about in that form, like you would be able to normally, just slowly and with no bullet jumping. Or 4, the fuck you, I'm Wukong approach.
Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Which, yeah, you can kinda get what Warframe does with that gimmick. It only works 3 times per life though, so bear that one in mind. Did someone call their vault profiler Cyrus the Virus? That's an awesome goddamn name. And no Cedo Prime for me. God damn it. Again. Well,
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
rare item chances or reduce the amount of bloody void traces we need to actually find something. I would slash it by, well, if I had my way, I would slash that by about half. So it's like 10 for first bit refine it, 25 for second bit, and 50 for third bit. I feel like that would be fairer, considering you would be going through quite a few of them. But, hey ho. Just kinda how it is. Just trying to remember what relic the what's it is on. I think it's on W2, which isn't a Neo relic. Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, it is a Neo one. I'm just being an idiot. I'm having one of those days where me brain be silly. There we go.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grineer. Error, not a number.
This is definitely one of those Warframe grinding streams where it doesn't feel like we're actually getting a whole lot accomplished. But, some days some days you just have days. You just have things like that where you feel like you're not really getting much accomplished.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
But,
There's a heavy
that's
unit
okay.
approaching.
You don't have to work at peak efficiency every second of every single day of a week.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
We ain't robots. We're of blood of flesh. Well, or wherever the hell I am.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Or spirity stuff. In my case, I guess. Yeah, I barely pay attention to my own goddamn lore these days. If I even had any to begin with.
Robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
But hey, at the end of the day, I don't need any fancy, crazy lore or anything like that.
Area
I'm just
completed. Move
me.
on.
Good old Cyberphnx.
Harvest Granon, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the
I
grasp of the idol.
really want to shut this fucker up. Where is he? Never mind, he's already dead.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Clean up on IO8.
If it's useful, do it.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
You have collected enough reactants.
Okay, does this work for this? Like, it's technically an ability, so in theory, it should work like that.
Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Scrumpers units are annoying. Like, at least with nullifiers, they keep that bubble around them. No, but no, Scrumpers have to bloody expand the goddamn thing to encompass half a goddamn room. They're arseholes. Plain and simple.
Terminal spotted. Upload me
And again, Corpus nullifying the guy who made Corpus nullification technology is an asshole in my books anyway. Exhibit fucking A. Getting taken out your razor wing for no apparent reason. This is why I prefer the Grenier. They don't pull shit like this. This is why I prefer fighting the Grenier. They don't pull shit like this. Infestive have disruptors, but they're easy enough to deal with. And that's about it. But no. You have these assholes with their fancy nullification bubbles and their scrumpers. Scrampers. Utter bullshit. They can go sod themselves, frankly. Yeah, I am worse than Cranky Kong.
But we did it. Mission complete.
Eh? Well, there are worse things you could get me started up on. Way worse things. Yeah. I may only moan about video games. Well, and weird ass design choices on stream, but off stream, oi, there's a. God damn it. There's quite a broad scope of things I will complain about.
Another job well
But
executed.
yeah. Sorry, brain zoned out. Yeah. I'll moan about goddamn anything. It's not the best way to be in life, but yeah, it's just not the best way to be in life. Like, if you're constantly moaning about everything, you're not really going to be able to enjoy much. Other than moaning. So I try to avoid moaning about... Oh, I try to avoid moaning sometimes. Luckily I play video games, so distracting myself from some of life's less fair parts is a bit on the easier side.
I can't do this without you. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. We're near a fissure. That reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Location reached.
But,
Drop me in and defend
yeah.
our position. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. I'm in.
I'm trying to think if I have any crazy stories about this week. Honestly, not really. Like, it's been a fairly standard week. You guys ever have times like that where you just really can't think of anything that, or anything interesting that happened to you that particular week? Or on a given week? Not to say that's a bad thing. In fact, sometimes having a nice, uneventful, quiet week is actually a lot better than having one where life just throws a ton of different things at you.
Walkers incoming. Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Yeah. But the only thing about that for me is
Get me in and get ready to defend.
I don't really have any interesting stories for you guys half the time, which,
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
yeah. Well, if I can't think of any interesting me stories, why don't I talk about interesting gaming stories? Or stuff that's happened this week. Or just my gaming habits for a week.
Still working on it. Continue
Because,
to defend.
like I said earlier, I've been playing a fair bit of Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. So, you know what I did do earlier? Finally updated Arknights and started playing a bit of it again. Cause a new story chapter was added a couple of days ago. At some point this week. So, and it's like the start of a brand new story arc, so you can jump in directly at that point. Because the way Arknight story is structured is that when they start a quote-unquote new arc, they allow you to just jump in on the first chapter of said arc, even if you hadn't finished the other chapters yet. So that's probably... So I've been today I've been jumping between that and catching up, well,
I'm in, Tenno.
where I
This will take a moment.
was before. So I can do the new stuff, but I can also try and catch up with the old story stuff too, if I want. Because I do want to get back into Ark Knights on a more regular basis again.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Because I actually play it on me, laptop as opposed to on my phone, because
Continue to defend.
it's technically a mobile game. So, you can play it through mobile game emulators and shit, but I don't touch emulators, that sort of thing with a 10-foot pole. Just out of my own rampant paranoia. So I just play it through Google Play Games PC, which is,
The odds were
well,
against us, Tenno,
it's a
but we did it. Mission complete.
PC client for the Google Play stuff. Come on. Hell, I think you can even use it to play like Hoyoverse games like Genshin and that, but with that, I'd much rather just play it on PS5 instead. Then again, I haven't actually played that in a little bit as well. Because I haven't started any of the Nodcry stuff. Ooh. But yeah, I haven't started any of the Nodcry stuff in Genshin. That sort of thing.
Another job well executed.
And none of the other Hoyoverse games really interest me enough for me to want to try them. Oh yeah. Well, going back to Ark Knights, I can't remember if they're actually trying to get a PC version of that off the ground at all. I have to look it up. But if I do that, that would make life easier. Cause believe it or not, Google Play Games PC seems to take up quite a few resources on your PC. I know gaming on your PC will anyway, but even more so. Hell, I even was able to way back when stream a bit of Ark Knights through it, but then my laptop just suddenly went, yeah, no, you're not streaming any games you're playing on this. Gonna quite did that. It wasn't even me changing streaming software, because I was still using Streamlabs desktop at that point, where I decided, yeah, no, you're not streaming games on PC anymore. Instead, you have to, well, instead I just play games on my consoles and just stream it to my laptop via a capture card, via me capture card map.
Ordis is angry. I knew
Which,
require maintenance
yeah.
after all.
Well, if I ever do get a new laptop at some point, like a beefier one, I will try to stream PC games, because I do have a good couple on here that I wouldn't mind streaming. For one thing, I have both adventure games on Steam. Well, this laptop can't seem to run Sonic Adventure DX, because... yeah, it just can't for some reason. Which is weird, because it can run Sonic Adventure 2 Battle fine. It can run the Steam version of that fine, but it can't run the... well, it can run the Steam version of Sonic Adventure DX, but it will just randomly stop and stutter for a minute. Like, every so often. So that's like super annoying. And yeah, it's just super annoying. Well, I think we're out of Nautilus relics. I need the parts from. Yeah, I don't have any where the common ones in it. Bollocks. Hmm. Hmm.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Okay, is there any...
This
oh.
is the future.
Oh.
Power, precision, prestige. The pinnacle of the warsmith's art.
Defense. Wait, what's the arbitration? Defense. Yeah, let's grind up a bit of that. It said it was Zephyr. And I am going to fall short, just in case. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do a bit of arbitration grinding. Yeah, might as well put a note in chat.
For this arbitration, we bestow upon you the gift of mortality.
Because... well, usually I put in a thing of saying hi or something, but I kind of forgot today, I guess. Wait, that wouldn't work particularly well for yeah, Terrans ain't really gonna do much for Zephyr because of one particular fact. It only works on bullets and projectiles. Most infested are melee. But we've got a Cyberphnx, so we get a bit overshield, I guess. Well, that went a shit quick. Hmm. One thing I didn't think to do.
Perhaps these will show you the
Relic packs. What about those?
an honor.
I always forget about these when it comes to. What's it?
I see.
No, no Nautilus. Or Citadel blueprints I need. Oh well. Yeah. Whoever might have better strength during in the arbitration, but yeah, don't have much else. I can't even do it with my Lavos because he's not level 30. Right. Caliban's probably better. No way, infested. Shields. He'll be fine. I hope. Oh right, if you go down, you have to be revived. Prime, a Gauss, and a Mirage. What's one of the... Oh, the Ash went down. Wouldn't be my first choice of a, what's it mission, though? Right, we need 5 of them to revive him. Luckily, AoE weapons are good against arbitration drones. Because you don't really need to hit them. Especially in this case, because Night Watch Napalm will burn them up anyway.
Fight on. This test has only just begun.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting.
I think adaptation is a rotation reward. Not a something you can exchange fighter's essence for, which is kind of disappointing. But hey ho, that's just how I decided the wars were gonna be. I think I do have a couple of galvanized mods missing from my collection. In terms of the ones I actually need. I have a multi-shot, and I have the rifle aptitude one. I can't remember if I have the Gundition, well, the Gundition Overload one for melee, or shotguns and secondaries though. Honestly, can't remember. Whoever told me that you can just shoot the top of a Jade Light bit, that Jade Light Eximuses throw out, is a goddamn legend in my book.
Your potential blossoms. Continue the
Cause...
Reinforcements available. Do you choose
Oh
to
damn,
leave now?
getting a fair bit of endo out of this. Huh.
Continue to defend.
Might be a half decent endo farm.
For your bravery.
Cause we all know we could use a bit of endo. Alright, but Marge is just rigging random shit to blow up. Cause that's what Sleight of Hand does, it just booby traps random shit. Which... I'm not sure how useful that is. But, hey, some people find a use out of, just about every ability in this game, so, because there's so much variety. That is one of the beautiful things about Warframe. Yes, certain Warframes are better suited to certain roles. Like, and a Rhino's better for weapons, being a weapons platform Warframe, or a bit of a damage sponge with iron skin more than anything else. Like, Warframes have specific roles and that, but there are a couple of Warframes in each role, or they can do multiple roles at once. Best example of that, Nova. Nova can do damage mitigation and tank. Has good damage mitigation from her one. He can slow and is one of a few Warframes that can actually speed up enemies with her 4. She can nuke with her 2 and even has a movement ability in her 3. Though not many people really make use of her 3 though. So yeah, there is a Warframe for everyone. And the best part is, you can get practically every base version of a Warframe for free. And if you put in the grinding time in, you can get Prime Warframes for free as well.
Choose to leave now or continue fighting. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Like, in a day and age where free-to-play games can be pretty stingy or try to force, well, try to really pigeonhole you into buying stuff, Warframe's a bit different. Like, you can get most stuff most stuff for free. Hell, you can even get a fair bit of premium currency without get a fair bit, well, a good income of a premium currency without actually having to spend any money if you're smart with how to go about the trading. There's only 2 games that I know that have quite a diverse trading economy. Warframe and Team Fortress 2. Well, I think to engage in trading in TF2, you do actually need to have bought something from the Mango store. Yes, you do have packs on that in Warframe, but you still can get the stuff from those packs for free, well, mostly. Like, outside of some of the cosmetic stuff. It's not pay to win, it's more pay to, well, pay if you feel like it, really. Or you want the thing quicker type deal. Which I don't personally mind that. I don't personally mind the pay to get X thing a bit quicker deal. Because in a lot of instances, long as the systems for grinding the thing up are fair enough, I honestly do not mind.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive.
Yeah, I think people only stick around till the C rotation anyway of this. But yeah. If you're strapped for cash or want a free-to-play game that isn't going to shove paywalls down your throat or anything like that, Warframe's a good one. Granted, it can be very grindy, so be prepared for that bit of it.
You set the example for the rest of us.
But hey, a lot of free-to-play games can be very grindy. Just literally look at any Hoyoverse. I've only played Genshin, but something tells me the other ones are just as bad about it. 22.
You have come to collect honors earned through arbitration.
Yeah, I am missing a few. Wait, you can actually get adaptation through the what's it honest shop now? Huh. Okay, they must have added that at some point. And oh, nice deal. Oh, that's for melee. Yeah, I'm missing a good couple. Like, Shotgun Savvy I don't have. Shot I don't have. And I don't have Scope or Crosshairs. There isn't a shotgun version of that, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't have Shotgun Savvy. Galvanized Savvy? That's unusual for me, considering I like running around with a Bubonico. And you'd think something like that would be really good. Bo, if you get the Citadel or Citadel Prime, you wouldn't need Galvanized Savvy, as from what I know, I think it has a condition overload effect as its special weapon trait effect, but the right fire be able to fire glaives that don't consume ammo, but just vomit out half half a metric shite ton of status effects, well, status procs. Just on a click of a button. So the question is, adaptation or shotgun savvy? Better shotgun damage for Bubonico or damage resistance for a lot of Warframe? Ugh. Both for a Devo. These on weapons aren't particularly common of a polarity, but these you probably use on a Warframe. However, a lot of your high health ones, you're usually using at least 2 of the Umbral mods anyway. You got like the health and armor one, and you plot the power one if it's also a Warframe that needs power, which, yeah, a lot of the health tank ones, not all of them need them. Lavos is an exception, because honestly, Lavos kind of is what I like to call a bit of everything frame. They cover a lot of different roles with their entire kit. Nova is also one of those Warframes. Hell, even the unprimed version of Nova, I would suggest a lot of new players make that one of their Warframes to go for, because you only have 3 Warframe slots to start. The one from your starting Warframe, and 2 others. Rhino's probably a very good one for your first additional Warframe. Starting one, I would suggest one's, well, Excalibur or Volt for your pick, because Mag, you're only really gonna get good use out of later down the line. But Excalibur and Bolt, well, especially Bolt, are good off the gate, cause Excalibur you can grind later if you really want him. But Volt, you need to be part of a clan to get his blueprints. So you're better off just making him in the start of Warframe. Rhino's a good one to go for, cause well, the Jackal boss fight is like a lot more involved than it used to be. Thank you, random person. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
These honors were well earned, Tenno.
But yeah, Jackal's still not too bad. Because you don't really need to focus on doing a shite ton of damage too much, because he's one of those, oh, he's invincible while he does his attacks, and then your power's on him when he comes out of those attacks. And you rinse and repeat that a couple of times. And yeah, easy fight. Get Rhino off of that. You get a nice tanky Warframe that is, well, he's more directed towards being a weapons platform Warframe. But considering you would be very early on, a weapons platform Warframe will probably do you more good. Because you don't have the facilities to really min-max a more ability damage focused Warframe. And then when you get to fighting, well, when you get to Europa, fight the boss there, and you can get Nova out of it. Which is another really good frame, and is probably, well, is also another good Jack of all trades one. But she orientates herself more towards nuking and crowd control. She does have damage mitigation from her 1. She does have movement ability in her 3, but it's a bit finicky to use. But you could do other random shit like sending enemies off cliffs with it, I think, and go from there. Anywho, I think I'm gonna put a pin in the game for today. So, before any other weird ass technical glitches or video game glitches happen, let us pop back here for a little bit. Sorry for all the technical chicanery that happened at the beginning of the stream. Sometimes that does happen. Very, very rarely nowadays, but it happens. But yeah. Anywho, as I was saying, Rhino and Nova are good Warframes for starting players. They cover a lot of ground. And it will take a while before you build up you can get a free Warframe slot and 2 free weapon slots from the Nightwave, which is, well, it's technically a battle pass, but it's completely free. So it's just an extra reward track. and just do it, but well, progress it by getting various tasks done in game. And the thing is, even if you do want to buy platinum, which is the freemium currency, it's actually not that expensive. Like, because I know some freemium currencies can be quite pricey in some games, but in my experience, in all my years playing Warframe, both on PC and Switch, never been that expensive. Even packs seem worth it. And such. Which, yeah. Even, well, hell, if you decide you want to buy a Prime Access or a Prime Resurgence, you're not really gonna go wrong there, cause nearly every Prime Warframe and weapon is, I know them. We're just doing the post game chat for a little bit. Hope you had a good stream. I have. Like, had some technical hiccups at the beginning, but I sorted those out in a weirdly efficient manner for me. We did Plague Star bounties, and I didn't get a single goddamn relic, Void relic out of it. And like, it's not the most efficient thing in the world. Or unless you're into like Zors, which are modular weapons you can create. Which, yeah, not something I really do. And we did some good old Void Fishers. I still have not gotten the last part for either the Nautilus Prime or Citadel Prime. I'll get one of those bloody eventually. And then we did some arbitration stuff. And I was able to get Galvanized Savvy out of it, so my shotguns have a bit more punch. Well, more specifically the Bubonico will have a bit more punch, because that affects that one the most. I can't remember if the alt fire can actually trigger the secondary effect or not, or benefits from secondary effect. But you think it would, because it's like affects the entire weapon, I would think. I don't know, I'll have to look that up at some point. And now we're just having a nice chill. I could have done the soy. Oh well. Yeah, we're just having a nice chill on that. So if y'all got any questions about Warframe, I'm more than happy to answer them, because I know a fair bit about this game at this point. Well, I bloody hope so. I've been playing it since 2007. Sometime in uni, which was like, God, I think it was 2017, 2018-ish. I started playing Warframe. I know, it was sometime during the latter half of my uni years, so Trying to think of what other games that I actually started playing during my uni years. I know that's when I got my Wii U and I got into console gaming again. So, yeah, that was Splatoon and that sort of thing. I remember playing. That's whereabouts I started playing Terraria as well, which was fun. Yeah, I should probably try and start playing Terraria again. Like, vanilla or modded. Yeah, there's... I think I've only ever played 3 games modded. TF2 with, like, visual mods and that, but I think a lot of people do. If not, just a HUD. And sort of servers with unique game mode plugins and that, like versus Saxon Hale and, well, the OG versus Saxon Hale and its spin-off Big Fortress 2 and that sort of thing. Minecraft, because goddamn nearly everyone has probably played, well, dabbled a little bit into modded Minecraft at some point, and modded Terraria. Because goddamn, Volume really changes up the Terraria experience quite heavily. So I just thought of Thorium for the Bard class and thought of a one of my mutuals. Yeah, my brain did that thing again where it just leapt from bit of logic to bit of logic. Yeah, because sometimes my brain just does this thing where it... I think of one thing, then I remember something about that thing, and then I connect it to something else entirely that's slightly got some connection, and then it just kind of goes from there. It usually ends up happening with music, like, for some reason. But yeah, that's kind of another little insight into how my brain works. I wonder if that's why I'm sort of very good at understanding some bits of game design, cause I can see how everything locks into each other. Like, well, I think I can just understand when games have particular layers that are seemingly random but actually integrate itself quite well into each other. You know. Can't particularly think of examples off the top of my head at the moment, but hey ho, it is a Saturday evening, so yeah, my brain probably it makes a bit of sense for my brain to probably not want to think too hard. Other than the fact that it's very windy outside and I can actually feel the cold from sitting at my desk. Which is weird because it was nice and sunny earlier. But hey, I think that just means that autumn's properly starting for us now. Weather-wise. Which, understandable. Mid-September is when the autumn weather really starts kicking in here in the UK. I'll go admit, some of this year was weird. Because we had a lot of our, one thing, we had quite a few heat waves in summer this year, but we also had that sort of weather a lot earlier, because usually we get them about mid-July, early August-ish. No, we were getting some of those heat waves in June. Which, yeah, weather's been a bit weird this year, I would say. But you never can tell with this country. England's weird. Not just with its weather, it's just weird in general. But hey ho. Trying to think what other interesting points of conversation, because my brain literally can't think of any right now. Oh yeah, yeah, you had that the other day. Yeah, did any of you watch the Knights of Guinevere pilot the other day? I didn't till earlier, and gotta say, seems actually half decent. I didn't watch it? Well, it's up on Glitch's YouTube channel, so along with all their other shows on that. Because Glitch is like a indie animation studio where people can work with them to create shows on that. Like, you had Liam Vickers work with them and to create Murder Drones. You have Gooseworks working with them to create the Imagine Digital Circus, and now you have Dana Terrace, who previously did the Owl House for Disney. She's working with them to create the Knights of Guinevere. I would say definitely check their stuff out, cause really damn good. And yeah, kind of crazy how far the people who run Glitch have come. And now they're kind of the go-to studio if you want to make an indie animation. Really? And yeah, Knights of Guinevere is interesting because it's their first 2D animated web series, whereas all the other ones are 3D animated. And it'd be pretty. Like I said, I watched the pilot for it earlier. Because I didn't really get around to it last night. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely would recommend giving it a watch. And again, glitch. A lot of the glitch shows do like having their darker, well, shows that have their darker side. And that. So yeah, I'd recommend you giving it a watch. It's free on their YouTube channel anyway. I'd also recommend, if you like 3D animation stuff, watching Murder Drones and Amazing Digital Circus too. Because they're also really good. Amazing Digital Circus is ongoing, and though Murder Drones has finished. So if you wanted to binge watch the whole lot in one go, you can. Yeah. I can't think of anything else to really talk about. You know, I don't know what to actually do for the schedule next week. Because one thing I know is definitely going to be on there is Monster Hunter. Because I feel like Tire Update 3 is either going to come out next week or maybe the Monday or Tuesday the week after. It's coming out before the end of, well, it's coming out end of September. They've said, Capcom said that much, but we don't know when. But yeah, so it would either, so I definitely want to stream Monster Hunter next week, because it would either be more prep for Tire Update 3 or Tire Update 3 itself. If not, the Tuesday after might be Tire Update 3 stream or something. Split if I want to actually stream Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, because that comes out next week. It actually comes out on the Thursday. And I plan to go ham on playing it off stream that particular day. I'm sort of knowing about it, or just playing it for myself for a little bit, and then maybe streaming online matches of it later down the line when if I feel like it. We'll be definitely doing one of our, continuing one of our playthroughs next week. To be honest, might be appropriate for me to actually try and finish Shadow Generation next week, because yesterday we got a fair bit of that done. Because we went up to unlocking the Chaos Island challenges, but we got a hell of a lot of collectible cleanup done as well. Like, put it this way, we've got 2 to 3 more journal pages to find, about 13 or so machine parts, and about 19 chests left to get. Not to mention any other couple of white space challenges. Some of which I think only show up once you beat the game. And then there's the post-game version of particular challenge gates as well. I don't know. Depends how long it takes us to actually finish the main story next time. I feel like we could also finish the main story of Titanic Scion in the next 2 streams well, next 2, maybe 3 2 to 3 streams as well. Because I know there's 27 chapters. And we're up to chapter 20, well, partway through chapter 22. So, yeah, that won't take too many more weeks. And I've been doing some grinding off stream on that, like I usually do. But, not as much, because I've been playing other games as well. Like I said earlier, I've been playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and earlier played some Arknights, and I want to get back into that a bit. And yeah, some other stuff. You know, now I'm in the ballpark of finishing some of the playthrough games, I have to think of some more. And again, I do have quite a few I could do on Switch yet. Rayman Legends, I could have another shot at playing through that one. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, I could have another shot at that one. Well, the only thing with it is the load times for the Switch version of the game are way too damn long. Oh yeah, did you guys also know that they will announced a new Suica game? Except this time it has like it's spherical. Like, rather than dropping them into a tray, you're dropping them into a gravity field thing that's circular. Balls? Yeah. Oh. Those are 2 games I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough of at some point. The Mario plus Rabbids games. Because I think I did finish Kingdom Battle, but I never finished Sparks of Hope. Oh yeah, they were fun games. Yeah. I just thought one that we could try doing a redo on. Asterix and Obelix XXL2. Right? Let me explain. So, the game's infamous for referencing goddamn fucking everything, despite it technically being a licensed game. And considering that I have a bit more of a methodical approach with my streaming, that I take the time to pick out references and that, and little bits of gaming trivia and history, wouldn't that be a perfect time for me to actually try to redo a stream playthrough of that one? Then again, a lot of the references are so goddamn obvious, I hit you upside the head like Asterix after a magic potion. But, yeah. I don't know. It's a weird old game. And I mean old, like, the original came out on GameCube and that. Hence why a lot of the games it references are ones from that particular console gen. Like, GameCube and PS2. No Xbox ones. No real Xbox references though. Yeah. It's an oddity of a game, that one. So I'm literally just looking through me Switch library for and that to give me ideas. I still remember the Monster Hunter Stories 3 trailer from the recent Nintendo Direct. How we can finally have Plesioth as a Monstie. Like, we can ride a damn Plesioth into battle. And have it hip check our enemies into oblivion. And switching between your different Monsties in your party seems a hell of a lot easier now, because they seem to be doing it by radial menu, which I really appreciate. Also, another interesting thing about the monster roster, we knew Rise monsters were going to be in it. Like, in the first trailer for the thing, they showed Magna Marlowe, for crying out loud. And that was Rise's flagship. But this new trailer for it, one that was in the Nintendo Direct, showed that also some Wilds monsters are going to be in it. As it showed that presumably a boss fight against a Chatacabra, which I'm guessing is going to be like a early boss fight, like first area boss fight type deal. They also, at the end of that trailer, may have hinted that we might be fighting a Ray Dow at some point. I gotta admit, that'd be interesting. Makes me wonder what other Rise and Wilds monsters might be in that game. I can see Malzeno being like a post-game well, a monster for the post game, like all the other Elder Dragons. And I can also see the others of the three lords, Garen, Golem, and Lunagron, also being in it. Now, as for Wild's flagship, Arkveld, no, I don't think they could make that one work. Just because of the weird nature of them. Arkveld? Melzno, yeah, they may have to give a new reason for it to be there, because, well, Melzno's whole thing is that it has a symbiotic relationship with a curio. So, they'll have to explain away that part. Or that becomes a problem at some point. Curio become a problem with Melzno being the source at some point. What other ones? No, I'm not really sure. I can potentially see them put in some other Rise monsters in. I would say Almudrom's a good choice. I know, that's a pretty strong thing. But I also get the sneaking suspicion that we might get Ragnar-Kodaki in it. Yeah, imagine if we have Ragnar-Kodaki from Rise in it, and Lullabrina from World. So we have a base version of all the spider monsters in Monster Hunter Stories 3. And maybe a subspecies you get later on. Because in Stories 2 you can get Shrouded Nacilla in like one of the very late areas of the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Ragnar-Kodaki in it as well. If they bring Ragnar-Kodaki in it. As for Wells monsters, something tells me Raydale might be on its own out of the Apexes. Jindaharda I can't see. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they still made it so he could fight it. Ufduna, honestly, that one I don't care if it gets in or not. I'm not the biggest fan of that monster. Nudra would be interesting to see how the fuck they get the giant octopus, fire octopus to work in a game like Stories 2, but hey ho. You can ride a goddamn Lagiacrus, so in both in 1 and 2, to my knowledge, so wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. Other non-Rise or Wilds monsters I would like to see in it. Crimson Glow Valstrax. Like, it's just a cool ass Elder Dragon. Can't really think of anything else. Primordial Malzeno, maybe? If I bring normal Malzeno into it? Oh! Garum Golem. No, Geismagorm as a super boss. I never got to the super boss in Stories 2, which was Fatalis, but having those really big boy oh shit monsters as super bosses sounds like a really cool idea. And since you're the Prince of a Kingdom in Stories 3, and Sunbreak was more European mythology inspired, whereas Space Rise was more Japanese mythology inspired, and Geismagorm was the final... No. Yeah. Geismagorm was the final boss of Sunbreak's main story. It makes sense a little bit. And plus, if you did that, you could actually still have Malzeno in there, because Geismagorm also has to do with Curio. In fact, that's where the Curio originate from. So, yeah. I am delving way too deep into this, am I? Aren't I? That's about normal for me, I guess. Yeah. Well. I can't really think of anything else to yap on about. So, I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight. So, I'm gonna let you all go for the evening. And hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, you too, Novum. Hope you all stay safe. And have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Everyone have a nice night. Or morning, depending on your time zone. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will see you next week. So, a couple of last things before we go. The Gaming Trivia Short is coming out on this Sunday this week. I'm experimenting a bit. And as usual, on the Sunday or Monday, keep an eye out for the stream schedule for the coming week, as per usual. But other than that, thank you all for popping in and hanging out with me. Even if it doesn't matter if it was for the entire stream or just for 5 minutes just to pop in and say hi. Y'all are very much welcome. And you're welcome back here at any time. Stay safe, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Or on Twitter. Because shenanigans. Twitter shenanigans and that. Alrighty. See you all next week, everybody. Good night. And have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Good night.